Upwork will be making one of the biggest profile changes freelancers have seen in a long time. And if you are one of those, this could affect your income. You guys have just made things worse for us. Hi guys, my name is OMG. I am a data scientist. I'm a freelancer and I'm also a YouTuber who vlog, daily lifestyle vlog and everything. Yeah. So let's talk about this profile thing that everybody is talking about, because how can it affect us? How can it help us? So normally on Upwork, right, there's a place where you can have multiple profiles. And what does that mean? It actually means that, like, imagine I am a data scientist, I'm a data analyst, I am a what's it called, virtual assistant, I just have things I'm doing, because obviously I'm very sure that there are many people out there also that have more than one skills, not just one skill, right? And on Upwork, you want to like have all those your skills listed out, so that when you see a client who puts out jobs there, right, you can just pitch to that particular job using one of the profiles. That's the profile that matches the client's job posts, right? But now Upwork has actually removed that and make sure that it is just one profile, just one, which is very, very, very sad, because for me, I do like three things, right? I'm a researcher, like I write papers. I'm also a data scientist, and as well, I do data analyst job as well. So you can just imagine that I have these three things now. How am I supposed to use just one profile too? That was how, I don't know. I think I met it there. I met it that way, right? Three profiles. But when I was starting up on Upwork, I did not have my three profiles. I made sure that I'd already started getting jobs. I had clients. I had, then I now started building the other profiles, right? But I don't know how that, if there was ever a time when it was just one and they made it three, or they made it more than one. I don't know. But for me, I would say that that is not good. It's going to affect a lot. It's going to affect, because most times when I'm applying for research, writing, and all those things, I have a particular profile for that, and I just use that profile to just apply for that job. And I get it. I mean, so now how do I now put it? Am I supposed to put data analysis, data science, and then slash research writing? Like, it's just going to me, I feel like it is just going to look messy. So I don't know, but I think there are reasons why they did that, which I want to talk about the reasons with you, and I want to see if you guys feel like these reasons are important, or if you feel like these reasons are good enough, or is going to be better for us freelancers who have multiple profiles. So why Upwork may be doing this, I feel like, first of all, they want to make clients just know what exactly you do. I don't know, maybe it's confusing them or something, but I don't think so, because if you have a specialized profile, I feel like it is just going to be that particular thing to that particular job. Do you understand what I mean? So why do they now want to make it one? And I feel like it's going to benefit them, because maybe, yeah, just maybe I feel like maybe they feel like clients are confused about what people do, because when they check your profile and they see that you have three specialized profile, especially people who their skills are not in line with, they're not in line with themselves. Maybe I can just be a data scientist and I'm a virtual assistant. So you see, there's not so much connection with it. And maybe that's what will feel like clients will not probably want to hire you, because they're like, why do you do all these things, everything? Are you sure that you are very good at this particular one I'm about to give you? So maybe that's the reason why they feel like, they let me just make it one, so that when a client checks your profile, he just knows that this is what the person do, and this is how well the person has done it by checking, jobs they have done and stuff like that. That's what I feel. Also, Upwork wants clients to hire faster, because like I said, if they open your profile and they see that there are just so many things, they're like, okay, so what exactly is your strengths, and what is your, like, which is your strength, which is your weakness? So they don't really know, and they're scared to like probably give out their job to be done. So maybe they just want that, and yeah. And one thing, once clients hire faster, it pays, like, it benefits Upwork, like Upwork, the people, yeah, it benefits them, because they make more money. You understand? The more people are hiring, people paying, obviously you're paying your tax, they're paying, they're removing their own commission and stuff like that. So they make money. So maybe they've seen that they are not making so much money like that, and they just feel like, there's something we need to do. Maybe they are not hiring, or there must definitely have been an analysis on how they've hired years by years. You understand? Probably data analysts have taken and noticed that this year there were so much hiring compared to this year, and they've noticed that this year there's not so much, people are not really hiring, and they're like, okay, fine, let's take down the profile, specialized profile and everything, and maybe that can help. But you guys have just made things worse for us, because Upwork that I know from before was really, really cool. There are times where you apply for jobs for as low as 5 connects. What am I saying? 5 connect, 2 connects. like as low as that, right? And now I am seeing jobs of 15 connect, 20 something connects, and that's a lot. As we are going, things are getting more difficult, and they are making the specialized profile more and more difficult for us because I have three things I do. How am I supposed to write these things? How am I to put these things? But I'll tell you how I feel like it's best for me to put these particular things in my profile so that you can also learn from it and know how you can actually arrange your profile too as well. If you are starting up on Upwork, right? I will tell you that this is to your advantage, right? Because just pick one strength, skill that you have, the very like just pick one of your skills and know that you are very good at this and just use that to get like to go far, right? To get and go really far. So this is going to be very good for you. That's my own advice. I feel like just pick your strengths and build a very good profile. Optimize your profile. If you do not know how to optimize your profile, I have a video here. It's just going to be by the side here. You can click it and see how to optimize your profile because that is one of the things you should do before you even start applying for any job on Upwork. Also, I'm thinking this might actually help freelancers. Yeah, I just thought of that. This might help freelancers. But let's see how I feel like it might help freelancers. It might help freelancers in terms of their review. So instead of spreading reviews across the profiles, you just have, you have one profile and all your reviews are going to that. Because one thing on Upwork is that the more, as you have, let's as example, I have 3 specialized profile, right? So I get reviews for this particular profile that I applied for jobs and I got it. It's not going to reflect on other profiles. Do you understand what I mean? Let's say I do research writing now and I've had like 3 jobs done under research writing. It's just going to be under that, my profile for research writing. It is not going to reflect on my data science jobs or data analyst job. Like, do you understand what I mean? So I think that is also going to be very helpful in the sense that you just know you have one profile and then one particular, all your reviews are just going to be there. So when a client actually comes, they are very clear of what you do. They can see that you've done so many jobs. You understand? They are just seeing so many jobs. So instead of spreading across profiles, it is just on one profile. So that's what I feel like that could be, that will help. Also, it helps you build a strong portfolio, like a very strong portfolio and a strong reputation as well, because it is just that you do and you have enough reviews on that you do. Do you understand what I mean? So that's what I just feel like that would be a good help. But there's a problem because at the same time, there's advantage and disadvantage. A reason why it could help and reason why it could not help. And I'll tell you the reason why I feel like it is not going to help or it's not a good idea. I'll just tell you the reason why. First of all, because like I said, you have 3 things that you're doing. How do I now list out those 3 things, right? To tell the client that I do these things? Because I mean, how am I supposed to list it out? It's just going to be messy in the sense that you're just going to have all your 3 things that you do. And like I said, if they are not in line with each other, like your skills are not, they are not looking very, very, like how would I put it, related. That's the word, related. Then there's a problem, right? There is a big problem because how do you now list out these things in one profile and not make it look messy? So I feel like what smart freelancers will do, that's my opinion. I feel like what smart freelancers will do and what I will also do, because I have not effected my own, but what I will do, I'm going to tell it out to you guys. So you guys try to see, if you have a better idea or you have a better, you can drop it in the comment section. Let's all know what you feel like is the best way for us to build our profile and still spread out our skills that we have. They're just more than one. So what's the better? Yeah. So what I feel like is best that we do is that just pick your highest paying skills. That's what I just said. Just pick your highest paying skill. The skill that you are best at. Like it is very like high paying. Like some jobs that pay more, that that this pays among your skills. You have probably 3, 5 skills. Look for the one that pays well. Like that you get clients a lot and use that and focus on that. Right? The second thing I would say is that make your titles very clear. Make your titles very, very clear. Let it, when they're opening your profile, they are seeing it and they're like, this is what this person does. If they're saying, oh, Yemisi, what do you do? They just know that, oh, Yemisi is just a data scientist, right? On the side, she also writes, she documents, she writes research papers. And you see how they are just interlined. You see how they are just, I feel like they are just, So anyway, just pick your high paying jobs and make a very clear title. Whoever is coming to your profile should know what you do. Whoever is saying, oh, what does this person do? The person can, and that person can just come out and say, yeah, this person does this. Not this person does this. No, this person does. Organize your portfolio smartly. Organize it very well, right? In the sense that even if you have more than, I don't know, they should just always, your skills should, if you don't have a skill that is, how will I put it, that is not correlating with yourself in the sense that it is not related, I feel like you should just leave it out. That's for me. Except when you now get to top rated or you get out there, that's when you can now do that. But if you're starting up as a beginner or you are just at the beginning, I'll just advise that you just keep it very simple and keep it to the highest paying job. But set your portfolio as clear as possible. Put this, what this is. Like, you understand, data analyst jobs, data scientist jobs, data, set it so it's very clear. Whoever is watching, whoever is looking at your profile is understanding that you do this thing. So in places where you now want to mention your extra skills, because I mean, like me, when I'm writing proposal, right? Apart from the fact that I tell them I do this, or like maybe that particular job is to this, I'm like, oh, I can help you do this, or this is what, like maybe the job is our data science job, machine learning or something. I also list it when I'm writing my proposal. I also mention it to them that I do other things, just so they know. You understand what I mean? Because in cases where they are probably trying to do a data science job, at the end of it, they might want someone who wants to document their work, right? They may want someone who wants to write a short summary of something. And when I now tell them that, oh, I'm a researcher, I write research papers and stuff like that, they're like, okay, fine. Why not we just hire you for everything than just go and hire another person? So always try to put that. That is where you can now list out your other things in your portfolio too as well. When you give, that's why I said when you have a portfolio, create an external portfolio, like in the sense that your portfolio should be in a website and then have the link. So every time you are applying for a job and you put hi, you put your portfolio link. That's the first thing. It just gives them that, trust that, oh, it seems like this person has done enough work for him to like want to show me, what he has done. So as I say, it's very important. So that is where you can now organize other things that you do. You understand? So it's just like they first come to you. When they come to you, then you can now tell them, I do this, and I do this, and I do this. You understand? So no, not just at the beginning, you just tell them, I do this, I do this, I do this now. Let them first message you and talk, and then you guys start the conversation. Then you can now list out other things that you also do, and then always show evidence. Because if you don't show evidence, you're just wasting your time. Yeah. Because if it's me, I will not pick you if you don't show me evidence. So I need to know that you have done something similar to that. I also need to know that you have done it well. Like, you understand, there are evidence. Yeah, so that's also one thing I feel like smart freelancers are going to. Like I've mentioned, use your proposal to mention your extra skills, right? But first of all, address what they want. You understand? Like when I mean address what they want, like talk about what they want. Whatever job they have mentioned, talk about that first. Then under you can now list out other things that you do. And that will really help you build a very strong brand. Because when someone asks, does this person do? They're able to just say, this person does this and this. Even if it's two, this and this, but you know that they are related. You understand? It's not giving this and this virtual assistant. It's not giving different field. It's giving something related, or just one. They are doing this, so they are able to now tell whoever asks, "What does this person do? Who is this person?" They can just say, "This person is this. This person does this." You understand? It's not looking like, yeah, jama jama. I think that's what's called jama jama. You have a lot of things everywhere. I do this. I do this. I do this. It's not right. So just keep it as one simple profile that pays you on, that will pay you well in the long run. So I think I've really mentioned and I've said their disadvantage and I've said the advantage. That's what I feel, right? Or what I feel like, smart freelancers will do as well. So that's very important. Please make sure that if you're starting up on Upwork, make sure that you have your very high paying skills, your best skills, what you know how to do best, what you know how to explain best, what you know how to what's it called? What you know how to sell best. Sell yourself well in the sense that show them evidence, a lot of evidence. Tell them you do this and this is what you do and this is what you're going to do for them. So that's very important because it just helps freelancers not run away. It helps freelancers they will come for you because they are seeing that you have so many jobs done and they are seeing that it's on this particular thing. And it is, you understand, I know it's very, very, how will I put it? It's very, very overwhelming sometimes when you see that, I can do this thing, and my profile is not related to this. So I can do this thing and my profile. Don't go and apply it. I'll tell you the truth. Don't go and apply because the reason why I said that is that you're just going to waste your connect. If you're a data scientist and deep down you know that you can do a virtual assistant work and you say, let me apply to this, I can do it. Even if you pitch very well, like even if you set your proposal very well, even if you set some freelancers might not just take you because they're like, they first want to go and check your profile and see what exactly do you do. Because me, if I'm hiring somebody on Upwork, I've hired like I think 2 to 3 persons on Upwork. I check their profile very well. You cannot tell me that. You can't tell me you use AI to write your portfolio, like your profile. You can't tell me you use AI to write your profile and you expect me to hire you. I'm very sorry. I cannot hire you because it just shows that you cannot sit down and properly write or draw. You can use AI. AI will help you write, like make you know what to put and what not to put. But you can't just ask AI to give you a profile, copy and paste, and then expect that someone. Everybody knows when AI is being used. Everybody knows on this world. 80 something percent of people in this world knows when it is AI, right? So you can't just do that and expect that somebody is going to hire you. So when you're applying for a job, even if you know you can do that particular job, just stick to what you can do. Like I said, only when you're probably top rated or up there, that's when you can now start to say, okay, fine, this and this and this, and then with time you now build other profiles, and then it shows you other like it gives you other review on that profile. Then you can now, you understand, expand. But for now, just stick to the very best that you know. So I'd like to see your comments below to just know and tell me, like, because I want to read your comments. I want to know you guys' opinion, to you guys thoughts and everything. Tell me if you feel like Upper did the wrong thing in actually cutting down the specialized profile to one, or tell me if they did the best thing in actually cutting down the profile to just one. Just tell me, because at this point I'm sad and I'm happy. So I don't know. So maybe someone can just convince me and make me see reasons to why it is actually the best. Yeah. Also, if you want more tips and tricks on Upwork, right, I would advise that you comment below and let me know if you want more and more tricks, or tell me, because this video is actually someone who asked me to do it. This video, someone who asked me to actually talk about it and then say what I feel and how it's going to be, an advantage and disadvantage. Yeah, and that's why. So comment below what particular video you want me to create, or what you want me to, hit on and explain to you guys. And yeah, one of these days I'll be going live, and I don't know, I'll be going live with one of you guys. So if you feel like you want to go live with me to ask multiple questions, you can just comment below and let me know what exactly you understand, how, or what exactly, if you are interested in going live to just talk about Upwork and then help you review your profile, look at your profile and see what exactly you're doing wrong or what exactly you're not doing right. Okay, yeah, so that's it. We've come to the end of this, and I hope you understand the reason why, right, Upwork decided to cut down the profile, or to just one profile, or you understand. I just hope you have learned something, especially those people who are starting up on Upwork. This is very, very important for you to listen to, because it's going to help you. Okay, it's going to help you. And if you don't know how to write proposal, I advise you check my other videos. I'm going to drop the link here and tell you how to write a proposal. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have learned something, and thank you. Bye.